What's going on, everyone? My name is Nicholas Merton here at DataDash, and today is October 23rd of 2017. Well, folks, as you all keep up with the channel, you know that over the past few weeks, we've been talking about the impending fork and the creation of the new cryptocurrency for Bitcoin, Bitcoin Gold. A lot of people have had different opinions on this. It was quite a controversial topic. A lot of people said that this was going to be great. This was going to be great because it was going to bring decentralized mining power to a variety of individuals who originally wouldn't be able to do it with Bitcoin. A lot of people stayed cautionary and critical over the project and were worried about the sustainability and the actual valuation behind the currency due to the lack of information and source code that was available. But putting that aside for now, no matter where you stood or where you had your money in at the time of the fork, it's forking time, folks. The fork has gone through. There's no argument left or right whether it's going to be a good thing or it went through. You know, we had the fork. And as we go here to the, we're going to go here, I guess, to the 15-minute to really get a picture of this. We can see, obviously, when it kicked in. So, how is Bitcoin handling it? Pretty much is exactly what we expected. A little bit of a sell-off going in to both into the fork and when the fork actually went through. But Bitcoin's pretty much unaffected. The main thing what we have to look at outside of this is what's been going on in the altcoin space. Much like with every other fork, whereas Bitcoin gets all this money funneled into it going into the anticipation of a fork, and especially if the fork releases a new cryptocurrency like Bitcoin Gold, you have a ton of money going to Bitcoin. And then we find, right when that fork goes through, right when it is finally released, Bitcoin is in the red, and all the altcoins are in the green. So it has been a beautiful day if you're in the same boat that I'm in investing in altcoins. We've got some absolute winners: ADDX, Verge, Basic Attention Token, Stellar Lumens, Bitcoins, Neblio, Walton, Stratus, Omise Go, ARK, IOTA, Civic, just the whole bandwagon. Even Neo, Digibyte, 10x. Like I could keep going on about it. The market is giving love back to the altcoins. Now keep in mind as well, Bitcoin is down, so these percentage points compared to Bitcoin are even higher. So the altcoin holders finally won today. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say, we're optimistic on altcoins, we're making tons of money. Not everyone's making a crap ton of money, and then also, we're not here to do anything like that or brag. Most people who've been buying into altcoins, to be fair, have been relatively down unless you've been really holding those stellar winners in the small cap space. However, I do want to go over a few things in regards to what effect this had on the overall market before I start talking about Bitcoin Gold and sharing my opinion on it, all right? So we can see, obviously, this definitely led Bitcoin to lose some of its dominance in the market, about a little more than about 2.5% from its peak today. And then we could see, because of this, a rise up in Ethereum, other coins, as well as general altcoins that are shown on the dominance chart as well. So again, Bitcoin really not that affected in the grand scheme of things. I'll be honest, I thought it would be going down a little bit more. I think we might have to give it some time and wait until people can actually start, well, technically, people can trade their Bitcoin now, so it's pretty. I think most of the price actions probably come in, but we might see a little bit more downside. And I'm going to go back to the daily chart and take a look at that in just a moment. But I do want to talk about really, the thing that happened, Bitcoin Gold. Now, keep in mind, what we're looking at here is futures. It's not actually Bitcoin Gold being traded on an exchange. This is futures, meaning kind of like future ownership in Bitcoin, Bitcoin Gold. So pretty much in this case, it's like you're trading a digital version of Bitcoin Gold. It's not actually trading it; it's trading it on paper. Now, in the case of this pre-launch future of Bitcoin Gold, we can see generally how the market's valuating it. Now, as we refresh the page, it's going to go, up and down a little bit, here and there. And when you're watching the video, it might be a little bit different. It might be $500 or $600, or it might be down to $300. Either way, the point I'm about to make really won't be any different if it's $300 or if it's $600. I've got to really, kicking a point here. Now, I think we are going to see this sell off when it gets on actual exchanges. Right now, there's only one exchange that it's going to be listed on. Supposedly, it's going to be on a Japanese exchange. Now, I don't know if Bittrex is going to allow you to trade it. Again, I'm still kind of stuck on the information of Bitcoin Gold. If you go around and watch any of the YouTubers in the space as well, we're all kind of confused. There's some, misspoken language. The only thing we have as a confirmation right now is Coinbase's stance, which I'm going to go into in a minute. And because of this is getting me a little worried. These forks are undoubtedly seen as moments to just make free money. They really are right now. And the reason I'm going to say that is because we have no actual evidence or proof of Bitcoin Gold. We have no source code at our hands. We should have had this information given to us well ahead of time. And there's a reason for that. I'm going to show it to you right now. So currently Bitcoin itself, of course we could be off by a few numbers here, but we can generally take the supply, the circulating supply of Bitcoin, and take that and generally calculate that as the supply of what Bitcoin Gold has right now. It was, forked in the network, so you have practically the same last updated supply that you'd find on CoinMarketCap. So let's go ahead. Let's do a little bit of math here, okay? So let's get back here to Bitcoin. And we've got 16,643,012 Bitcoin. Okay, we're going to take that Bitcoin Gold calculation, and we're going to calculate it by its current future market price. You see an issue here? It's irritating me a little bit. I'll be honest with you all. I think that Bitcoin Gold, of course, it has been listed in exchanges, and it'll probably go down much lower than this. Might go to 200. I really don't care if it's at 200 or 400. Do you see the issue here? This is the reason why people have a viable criticism against cryptocurrencies right now. In a space that is trying to gain reputation and is trying to gain credibility and not seem so, misleading and bring transparency, this is not transparency. This is not reality. I can't go out today and create some mystical item that you can't even see, taste, touch, or feel, and it be valued at $7 billion. That's an issue. It really is. I don't care if you're positive on Bitcoin Gold. I really liked the message of it, but I'm not going to sit here and defend this. Again, I don't want to be extremely negative. This is a very cool historic moment for cryptocurrencies, but just because it's historic doesn't mean it's a good thing. Now, the reason why I'm concerned about this is because there is no exchange except for some Japanese exchange that's going to be trading Bitcoin Gold for now. Now, we'll probably get another exchange or two supporting it in the next few days. But the fact that this stuff isn't already pre-planned out, and this fork was so pushed out into October without being prepared or, informative to its users. I mean, really? They just got a site launched up the other day and were only able to post like 2 blogs on it. I mean, this is a multi-billion dollar cryptocurrency, keep in mind. And we rail on altcoins that are worth $100 million and, don't have a piece of functioning tech. That's not crazy. This is crazy. Again, I gotta reinform, this is just demolishing the Bitcoin brand. And this is why people continue, as much as I get the idea of needing to scale minership, or miners in the community, and being able to give you and I the opportunity to mine a form of Bitcoin or something of the sort, and making it scalable in the sense of transactions and clearing out the network, whatever the problem might be that you raise up. People are making a good case that this is printing money out of thin air. It's taking the Bitcoin brand and it's splitting it up into these fractional pieces of cryptocurrency when it should be getting the value into Bitcoin, whether it be temporary or long-term, doesn't really matter. And it's the same thing that we saw, in my opinion, with Bitcoin Cash. Nothing really changed. Nothing improved for the Bitcoin network because of this. And here we have another $100 digital cryptocurrency, almost asset, that isn't being used as a currency. So, again, this is being traded right now on Yobit. This is the only place right now. It's a futures version of Bitcoin Gold. There is no exchange trading it right now. Coinbase has already come out clearly stating at the time they cannot support Bitcoin Gold. because its developers have not made the code available to the public for review. And as they state, that is a major security risk. Just gonna be fair here, folks. It's not that I'm like against, Bitcoin right now, or I wasn't holding a lot of Bitcoin, so I want to down talk Bitcoin, Bitcoin Gold. No, that has nothing to do with that. I'm just saying, again, I just don't get the reason for this. This is a multi-billion-dollar cryptocurrency. If we go to CoinMarketCap, this will be on tie with Ripple to be the third largest cryptocurrency. If not, it's going to be the fourth and step over Bitcoin Cash, at least for now. I just don't see why. These cryptocurrencies like Ethereum that are game-changing, Ripple that, whether we like it or not, is saving financial institutions tons of money, Litecoin that's had years of adoptions and millions of users, Dash, Neem, Neo, all these great projects. I almost said Bitcoin, I don't know. These cryptocurrencies have worked a long time to get their valuation, and then now this one individual was able to create a cryptocurrency out of thin air that generated billions of dollars in valuation overnight. Again, this is what is causing people to think cryptos are in a bubble right now. And it's not looking good for Bitcoin or any other altcoin. So we should all be concerned about this because we've got our money in this. I'm not trying to FUD, not trying to spark fear. Nothing's going to happen because I'm bringing this up. But I got to say, it is a little bit disheartening. And you can see, Bitcoin's already stabilizing out. It's looking like it might go right back up. But we'll have to see. Again, on a moral sense, not only was this extremely predictable in the sense of altcoins going up, but it just seems like continuously an effort to get free money, and then they dump it when they can, or they get rid of their Bitcoin once they've got it, and then they hop right back into altcoins. There's no true belief in the project. But again, people run away with extra free money. And people who get misled into buying Bitcoin Gold will buy it. And they'll buy other people's bags into a worthless cryptocurrency no one's ever going to adopt. And that, right there, my friends, is the problem with Bitcoin Gold and all of these continued forks in its name. Anyways, everyone, that's it for the video. Thank you so much for watching. I'm sorry I had to end it on such a depressing note, but it is how I feel about this. And I do care about the longevity of cryptocurrencies, so we better all start caring about it as well if we want the value to continue going up. We need to build reputation, and we all need to play a role in forming that reputation. Anyways, that being said, thank you all so much for watching. My name is Nick, and I will see you all in the next video. Stay tuned.